This episode of Lore Drop is sponsored by R. Gene Smith. Thank you so much for all your hard work and support, Mom.
That blue tinted masterpiece.
It's so bad.
Oh, the baseball scene though.
I just I'm gonna be so honest. I love the books. You know, like I'm a big Twilight book girly.
Yeah.
And so watching that first movie, I was like, you made me hate something I loved.
Yeah.
Why did you do that?
Why would you do this to me? But it's not a triangle. Also, Jacob never stood a chance.
Yeah.
Never stood a chance.
Team Jacob all the way.
You're stupid. Welcome to Lore Drop, a Reinvent podcast. I'm Abby, the executive director of Reinvent Productions.
I'm Ben, the creative and artistic director.
And our third party member today is our dear friend,
Andrew.
the guy who keeps catching strays.
It's been known to happen every now and then.
Biggest fan of the pod.
Number one fan.
Yeah.
Big fan, second time caller, I guess.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I
Yeah.
think this is the longest gap we've had between like
Guest stars.
first time on the podcast and second time.
Yeah, Andrew was Richard in Ordinary Heroes. So if you want to go back and listen to his first appearance on the pod, that's episode 5.
Yeah.
Episode 5. This is episode 39.
But I think yours was the first episode we recorded.
Okay, I
It
thought
was.
that was in my head. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yes.
crazy.
Which
So the
is-
structure is not there in that one.
Yeah.
We were just like, as vibes. So he's played Richard. He also played Ridge in
Yeah.
Lady Legacy Tale of the Tide.
Love Ridge.
He is currently playing the wonderful dwarf Kyle Breaker in Talon Squad Trust and Turmoil. As of the day that this episode is coming out, we are about to start our run of the show.
Okay.
Because, so May 17th is supposed to be the date that this comes out. So we'll be in tech right now for
Yeah, we're
the
gonna
show.
be stressed.
Yeah, but
Who's
right
this we
now,
you're talking about?
you're sound engineering the show. You're not running the show, but you're at least sound designing it.
Yeah.
So you'll be in the thick of it.
Yeah, no, yeah. I will just be significantly less stressed than compared to Ordinary Heroes, where I was also in the booth running the things and projections. And yeah. But
Nah.
Y'all killed that though. That
it
was
was
so
great.
good.
It was good.
But this is our the last of the 5 Talon Squad member episodes that we are going through, where Andrew is going to give us a rundown of his character Kyle that he developed for our tabletop campaign of the show. So we're going to be talking about the events of the tabletop campaign, as well as kind of how they got translated to stage. We'll keep a couple things close to the chest, so that way you come out and see the show. And if you're listening to
Yeah.
this after our show is closed, man, that sucks. You missed out if you didn't see it.
You nerds.
Because it's pretty darn good right now, and we're still only in the early parts of rehearsal for as of the day that we're recording this. But before we get too far into this episode, we got to decide the most important part of the episode, which is what animated trio the three of us are. And I didn't even think to look before we sat down.
So here's the thing: is that I had an idea coming into it, and then I was looking through at the future scheduled episodes, and I saw a theme on there that I was like, maybe I should wait, because I was gonna bring up a Fire Emblem themed
Oh
one.
man. Oh
yeah,
we
that
do.
one should
Okay,
wait.
yeah, save that one.
Yeah, we can wait on that one. So I did have another thought, and I don't think y'all have done this before yet, but members of Team Avatar that aren't Aang, so like Katara, Sokka, and Toph.
Nice.
Nice. Okay, who's who?
Oh, I wanted to open it up to discussion.
I have played Toph before in a fight scene. That was one of my basic cert fights for Fight Directors Canada. It really depends on the day if I'm a Toph or a
I
Katara.
would say,
Yeah.
as much as I wish I was Toph, I do feel much more like Katara these days.
Yeah, I would say yeah. That's what we when we get to be the fun parents for our theater kids. Like you're the Katara, but I'll be the Toph, and I'll just like come in and be like, "Hey
Yeah.
guys, what's up?
Yeah.
You want to just kill that guy?"
It's
like,
so fun. All I have to say is, who wants to go let Abby in? And all of the kids freak out. They love Abby so much. It's awesome.
That's fantastic.
get my ego boosted by this gaggle of teenagers. It's great. You have to be Sokka.
Yeah. I'm a pretty Sokka coded guy.
Mhm. Yeah.
And that's great. Sokka's a wonderful character.
Got my trusty boomerang.
Yeah.
One of my friends did their rapier and dagger fight as Sokka and Suki.
That's
And
awesome.
it was really good. Man, I miss fighting my Canadian friends.
Mhm.
Anyway, we're not talking about our Canadian friends today, though. We're talking about Kyle Breaker, a dwarf, and since this is a character that Andrew created, he's going to be the driver of today's drop.
Yeah.
So tell us about Kyle Breaker.
Oh gosh. All right. So Kyle is a mild-mannered dwarf who is the middle child, like, of his siblings. His parents are both professional wrestlers, as well as all three of his siblings. They make up like the Breaker family wrestling troupe. Kyle, he not really his speed, but that's okay. That's okay. He is much more quiet and reserved. And the way I like to describe him is he's the most average looking person you've ever met and very unassuming. And so, he just like when he goes into work, he wears like his little button down with a tie and just like he likes to dress nice, has his little comb over like for his hair. So I'm going to have to get a haircut before the show starts.
Oh, man.
And Kyle's a dwarf.
Yes.
He's 51.
Yeah.
But
51.
But that's young for a dwarf, right?
Yeah, it's like a young adult,
Nice,
He's still figuring himself out.
Yeah.
I like they have listed that his older sister Nova is a singles champion in the women's division. And then the younger brothers, Rocksteady and Obsidian, are twins, and they compete as a tag team. Do they compete?
Yeah. What promotion are they with?
Yeah.
Ah, man, I don't know. I think they like run like kind of like the Rhodes or like was not the Rhodes family. Like they do like the independent circuit thing.
Okay.
Like
So
Nice.
they could be part of Free Fight Wrestling.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I think that's definitely at some point they can pop up in Free Flight. Nice. I definitely imagine this family as like a Ring of Honor family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell us about what abilities does he have?
Yeah. So first of all, like, he's a math guy. Like he loves math. He's an accountant by profession. And so like he's always been a borderline genius with that. But I guess his biggest like superpower is he isn't invisible, but he might as well be. It's like just because like he's just like he just like you never like if you couldn't pick him out in a crowd if you tried, So like I call it, instead of invisibility, I call it inconspicuous.
Nice.
And then he also has his trusty pen that has like a laser pointer at the end. So
Nice.
like he's got to have his gadgets.
Mm-hmm.
And then finally he's got his used Honda Civic at his
Yeah.
disposal. So
Love the Honda Civic.
I'm a secret agent.
I honestly had forgotten about that.
Oh, I could never. We'll get to that soon.
Yeah. Some notable allies for Kyle include the other members of Talon Squad, who are Titus Imogen, Juice, Celeste, Bug, and then also his mom, his biggest ally, his biggest advocate,
Nice.
and then his therapist, Dr. Amelia Dyson.
Yes.
We love Dr. Amelia Dyson.
Yeah.
I just read your notable adversaries.
Well, speaking of notable adversaries, his adversaries include Valentino, Ghosts, Valentino, Hitman, and Valentino.
I'm sensing some animosity towards.
That guy's the worst, okay?
It's really funny. Our friend Josh will show him is playing Valentino, who's one of the sweetest human beings you'll ever meet. But I was like, you know what would be really funny is if I make one of the shortest people in the cast like the person with the biggest ego on stage.
Dude, and he's so like, it's like knowing Josh in real life. He's such a great guy.
He's so sweet, yeah.
But he plays being a jerk so well.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's very talented.
Yeah. So, really just remember Valentino.
Yeah.
Okay, when it comes to adversaries.
He did it.
Yeah.
He's the worst.
He is. So his Kyle's first real world appearance would be in the Talon Squad Trust and Turmoil play, coming in May.
Yeah, May.
3 days. 3 days from now, May 20th through the 24th.
May 20th through the 24th. Yes.
Yeah.
And Kyle in that show, he is the newest member of Talon Squad. After the death of the old squad leader Steve. And in it, he is working on finding his place within the team, having previously been the accountant or an accountant for Cadence for 10 years before applying to be on a field team.
And Trust and Turmoil takes place in the year 2017.
Yeah.
For those of you keeping track at home,
Yep.
within Universe 17. But yeah, you want to tell us about his growing up time?
His growing up time? Yeah, I could tell you a little bit about that. So Kyle was born in the year 1966,
Nice.
51, but
Almost funny.
51 years young, he likes to say.
Nice.
Kyle was originally going to be named Braun, but when when he was born, his parents took one look at him and said, "Nah, this is a Kyle."
Yeah.
and then Braun Breaker showed up on the circuit,
like,
and they were like,
we missed our chance.
Might have been a little homage to Mr. Breaker.
Yeah.
whenever you pitched the name and like told us because you pitched it just like that. You're like, his name is almost Braun, but they named him Kyle instead, and I was like, the little sparks in my brain connected, and I was like, wait a minute. You sly dog.
Who, me? While Kyle himself never got into wrestling, he loved watching his family every chance he got, often sitting front row with earmuffs on because the noise was really loud. Just imagine the little kids with the earmuffs at like concerts, whatever, but like a grown man.
Hey, you know what? I got tinnitus. I understand.
Yeah. But yeah, he loves watching his family. Just wrestling isn't for him, Kyle eventually got a degree in accounting when he realized that the thing that makes the most sense in the world is math. There's always rules to follow. Numbers just make sense.
Nice.
After he became an accountant, eventually he joined Cadence, joining the accounting department, where he spent 10 years working there. The only friend he made that entire time was the head janitor, Gavin.
Buddy.
Hey, he really appreciated just like
Yeah.
the hard work Gavin did and was always very clean and neat, So Kyle and Gavin, they didn't hang out after work, but they respected each other.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. It was also during this time where he bought his trusty old used Honda Civic.
Yeah.
Because those things last forever,
They do.
Yeah.
Didn't he buy it off his mom?
Oh, I don't remember. Oh, yeah, he did
Yeah,
actually.
because it had a bumper sticker.
Yeah.
Like my son is
As an accountant.
or something.
That's what it's like. My son is an accountant. Yeah.
That's incredible.
God, you remember more than I do.
Hey, you know what, Ben? For the Aurora episode, I was like, I know this is my character, but a lot happened, and I don't want to run the episode, so I had Ben run it.
Yeah.
So it happens. It helps when I was an outside observer for the campaign for most of it, so I was able to like ingest
Yeah.
more. But anyway, okay, so we've got our tabletop campaign, which is how we developed the show, Talon Squad Trust and Turmoil. And this ran in 2 arcs. So the first arc, we called it the Demi arc, and then we have the Trader arc, which the Trader arc is what our stage show is based on. But we'll first talk about this first arc with our wonderful friend Demi.
Yeah, never forget Demi.
Yeah.
So during that first arc,
Whoa. Hey, everyone. So sorry that I have to be the bearer of bad news here, but, you don't get to hear about the Demi arc just yet. Sorry, rules are rules, but don't worry. You'll find out about that real soon, okay? Enjoy the rest of the episode.
when the trailer arc started, Kyle was at a crossroads in terms of how he felt about Talon Squad and Cadence as a whole. He believed in doing good, even if it was hard, and wasn't happy with everything that had been done recently. So Talon Squad was then eventually tasked with finding the traitor cell within the organization and bringing them in. Talon Squad was able to successfully apprehend a couple of traitors, including during these investigations, he witnessed Titus be too trusting with one of his friends from Cadence, who they were currently investigating, and that, like, with everything that else was going on, made Kyle a little uneasy with, like, you know, who he could trust at Cadence. So after a couple of days of these investigations, Kyle received a private text saying that his mother had been kidnapped and that he was not to continue helping investigate. Kyle was distraught and felt like he couldn't tell Titus because how easily he had trusted his friend. I'm trying not to say names.
Yeah.
And then he felt like he couldn't trust Celeste because of her relationship with Demi. And he couldn't trust Juice because Juice and Celeste tell each other everything. So because of that, he ended up turning to Bug to confide in him, and through Bug's criminal connections, they were able to successfully save his mom. And legitimately, that is one of my favorite moments of the campaign.
That was
Me too.
upsetting to watch in like
so
a
good.
great way, but it was just like, oh no, because like we did a very long play day of like going through like 5 phases of like finding the traitors and all that jazz.
Yeah.
So we would go like basically in between scenes and be like, okay, this is gonna happen. And I saw like we and then we'd pull you guys into the room one by one to basically give everybody a secret, and one of your secrets was that your mom got taken. So like just seeing you sitting with that of being like uh-oh, I was like, Andrew's working up some. I was like, I saw Kyle there. I was like, oh, this isn't Andrew.
Yeah, I definitely started getting really into the role play at that point. Where I was just like, oh my God, they have my mom. I'm freaking out right now. So it was funny because, you know, like, it was like the next day in game, you know, like everybody's splitting up to go, like, you know, do their different missions for the day. And Kyle's like, yeah, I'm totally gonna go. And then he just stayed in his room. And so like everybody's having like all these moments. And then I'm just sitting there like trying, like almost having an anxiety attack. But yeah, and then so it was really great that that moment with Deacon, who plays Bug, of just like, you know, like finally being able to tell someone like they have my mom and I don't know what to do, like, and you know, like in a way, I genuinely think that Bug was the perfect person to like, you know, like to be able to like go to and help him through that. And so yeah, that was just you know, like that is probably the most I've ever gotten into the RP elements of playing a tabletop game before.
Yeah.
And so that was really fun. In a very sad way.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and jump to the post campaign, just because I know that a lot of the stuff that happens after that is verbatim what we do in the show.
Yeah, it's a little spoilery.
Come get your tickets for the show. Come see it. But so what happened after the campaign for Kyle? After they saved the day?
Yeah. I mean, so Kyle does stay with Cadence for several years, and even after he does leave, he remains very close to Talon Squad. But eventually he realizes that he's had enough of the secret agent life and is ready to kind of settle down and, like, you know, live a little quieter of a life. So after that, he decides to start writing young adult book series. His two most popular series being about a secret agent squad. The other series is about a pirate crew aboard a ship named the Lady Legacy, and
Whoa.
yeah, where she had like heard stories about and thought that was like so cool, and yeah, so he just becomes an author. He also does sometimes, like with his family, he does go and like, it's like, oh, the breakers are outnumbered and like, there's no one that can help them, and then suddenly this masked
The
wrestler,
accountant.
yeah, it's like,
man.
He's here to get your number.
your days are numbered. and yeah, he eventually goes and and wrestles with them sometimes, never full time, but like he gets to have that fun with them.
He
Nice.
gets to do like the fun gymnastics stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Like gets to do like a flashy thing. Maybe does like one submission or whatever, but like
It's
that's
like the pay-per-view spot of like, oh, someone's got to even the odds a little
Yeah,
bit.
exactly.
Oh, I love that idea. I looking at this last idea that you had
Yeah.
for post campaign of like that you're playing with the idea that a couple decades after leaving Talon, he gets recruited by the Lady Legacy crew for a bit when one of his stories is extremely similar to what they're dealing with. What if Kyle is
Oh my
on the
gosh.
ship during the Curse of Odysseus? So we're playing with this idea
Oh, man.
of us doing a campaign where the Lady Legacy gets sent to space with
Oh,
the
yeah.
Curse of
Yeah.
Odysseus and like
when Jacob is captain, so after Aurora is left, and they run afoul of some like sea witch, and so she places the Curse of Odysseus on them, which the Curse of Odysseus is that you will be you'll be trapped in waters that you have not explored for 10 years, sorry.
I was like 10 years.
For 10 years. You'll be trapped in waters you haven't explored for 10 years. Here's the thing with the Lady Legacy. It's literally been in every single ocean on the planet. And so the only waters left are space. And so, yeah, the Curse of Odysseus sends the Lady Legacy into space for 10 years.
That's awesome. I love that idea so much.
And we also have it that the 3 crowned princes of Rondor are on the ship.
That's right. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I would love for Kyle to be. It's like he's like just visiting for. It's like not even that he gets recruited by that. They were like, hey, we just want you to like come visit. Like we love your books and
What if they're fans of his books?
Yeah,
That's like the
yeah.
kids. Yeah.
I have all of your books.
like we love them. We want you and you're like, you want to come take a trip with us? And then they get sent to space, and he's like, oh gosh, I'm supposed to be on a pay-per-view this weekend. My family needs me. And they're like,
That would be so funny if Kyle was like the carryover character from a previous campaign for space campaign.
Of all of them.
Yeah.
You know what this ship really needs? An accountant.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, not a gunner. Never give the boat a gunner.
No.
Well, Ridge was the gunner, wasn't
Yeah,
he?
Ridge did a great job.
He did a great job.
After. No more gunners after Ridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did Jacob ever get a gunner for the ship?
Alfinio.
Oh, yes.
Well, I will say that Ridge was not an effective gunner because he was seasick the entire time.
He couldn't aim.
But yeah, so I think that's like, like in terms of after the stage play, I kind of like that idea for Kyle of just like every time he gets into like some kind of like crazy adventure, it's fully by accident. It's
Oh,
not, like it's like all right, now I'm gonna chill out, and then it's like, well, this thing happened. It's like, okay.
So that's the other fun thing with the tabletop story for Talon Squad was that after we had finished those two arcs, we sort of talked as a group, all the players and us, and be like, okay, how do we want to transition this? And one of my main things that I wanted us to figure out was if the tabletop version stays as the Universe 17 version, or if the play is the one that stays as Universe 17. Because with the play, we ended up swapping the 2 arcs around. So the Traitor arc happens first, and then the Demi arc will happen after that. And so this is the one, the tabletop one is still canon, but to Universe 46 instead.
Yeah.
And so that is the other fun thing for me, at least, with when it comes to that. Of like, aha, another universe that things have happened in, like that we've like actually like done and explored.
Why Universe 46?
It was around and there was nothing else next to it.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I didn't want to go 42 because I was still like, I feel like that's one of the joke numbers because thanks
Because
to
of Jackie Robinson.
right?
Yeah. Jackie Robinson, an American hero baseball player, is a
Gosh.
joke to you. Clearly, it's fine.
Yeah, because of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Huh? Just kidding. Just kidding. I know the joke.
Yeah, yeah. I
That's
don't know,
gotta
something
be
about-
a goofy universe.
Yeah, something about 46 was just calling to me, and I was like, I don't know.
Nathan Gonder asked the other day. He's like, "What's a universe 67 like?" And I was like, "I don't know, Nathan. I don't know."
That one ended before it started.
It's super cringy. That's where.
It's the meme verse.
So right now, as we're recording this, we're in rehearsals for Talon Squad Threats and Turmoil. We're also in the background developing some post-show things of like what happens with Demi's story, because literally we took those 2 arcs for Universe 17 and just flipped them. So Demi shows up afterwards, and I guess this is a tiny bit of a spoiler, but I'll go ahead and say is like Demi still is Steve's killer. Steve is dead at the beginning of Talon Squad Trust and Turmoil.
What?
Yes. You who have almost all your blocking now, you're like, what? who
That's
could have
great.
done this? It was her. And I had talked about wanting us to try and do like some kind of
Barry. That's pretty good, honestly.
I wanted to do a Demi audio drama because we did so much good work of Stop laughing! Keep this in. Keep it rolling. We're live. Because we did a lot of audio drama prep for it with the tabletop campaign. Like we had little sound files that Talon kept finding that were like medical updates or whatever recordings from Demi's life of like how they were getting to know how the party was getting to know her. And we had Kelton do the voice of Dr. Carter. Jules did some incredible medical
Sick
writing.
science world building. Yeah.
Yeah, like writing and stuff that I'm like, she would show me what she was writing, and I was like, I don't know which of this stuff is real and which is not. Like there's apparently like this regenerative thing in zebrafish that she put in there, and I was like, that's crazy. I don't know this sounds so smart.
Yeah.
Because it is brilliant writing, and I was like, man, I really I loved Demi. I still love that character. I really enjoy writing for her. And it was kind of a bummer when we were like, okay, she's not going to be in the stage show, and I was like, okay, whatever. But we are like currently looking at like, well, what do we do moving forward with this? Because there might be an Easter egg at the end of Talon Squad Trust and Turmoil, which is you should see if you get a ticket to see it.
Get yours now, right now. Go order it right now while you're listening to this.
Don't wait till May 25th because the show will be over.
We got to find out if Kyle and Demi end up together or not.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. She's definitely not.
Yeah, definitely not.
Definitely. Yeah, she's definitely interested in him over Neville.
Yeah.
The most majestic man that Kyle has ever seen in his entire life.
It's a love triangle for the ages.
It's Neville and Kyle that end up together.
Yeah, I was gonna say the fun thing
Crazy.
is that maybe it really is a true triangle where it's like I don't know, Demi or Neville. I could go for either one.
That's the thing. Okay. I'm gonna get on this soapbox for a second. When people are like love triangles, I'm like, it's never a triangle.
Yeah,
It's a
no,
V.
It's a tent.
Yeah,
It's a tent.
I always call it an arrow.
Yeah,
It's like Edward and Jacob and Bella, which I guess my phone's been listening to me because I really want to make James and Ben specifically, and then whoever else wants to, but I want to have them watch all 5 Twilight movies.
Yes.
Because Ben's only seen the first one.
That's the worst one by far.
Yeah.
So I understand why you stopped.
The thing is,
I was a captive audience for that one because we were driving back home with Abby's parents after seeing her grandparents, and they popped a flat tire on the highway. And so while waiting for AAA to show up was when we watched
Yeah.
On my mom's
on our
phone,
phone.
that blue tinted
I was gonna s-
masterpiece.
It's so bad.
Oh, the baseball scene though.
I just like, and like I'm gonna be so honest. I love the books. You know, like I'm a big Twilight book girly.
Yeah.
And so watching that first movie, I was like, you made me hate something I loved. Why
Yeah.
did you do that?
Why would you do this to me? But like, no, like it's not a triangle. Also, Jacob never stood a chance.
Yeah.
Never stood a chance.
Team Jacob all the way.
You're stupid.
I don't want. I'm sorry. I don't want her to end up with the creepy old man. You know.
Yeah.
At this point, I'd rather her end up with Alice than Jacob.
Heck yeah.
Which Alice is better for Bella anyway than Edward is.
That's honestly, that's an interesting point. I agree with that. I think a large part of, I mean, like I would always be Team Jacob over Team Edward, but a fun part of
You just
that,
like to be contrarian.
well, okay, that's true. But also a fun part of like when that was happening, everybody always talked about how my brother Caleb looked just like Taylor Lautner. And then so I was like,
Okay.
Wild.
yeah.
I can kind of see it.
Back then, like Caleb looked like when he was in Shark Boy and Lava Girl, like
Oh, yeah.
it was, the similarities were uncanny. So
I can
was
see
like,
it. I can see it.
so I was like, yeah, I want my brother to win. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But I bring that up is because my phone keeps showing me different clips of Twilight, and I recently watched the clip of Kristen Stewart manhandling Taylor Lautner whenever Jacob imprints on
Yep.
Renesmee. And I'm like, this isn't real. This is not a real film.
It's what are you talking about? It was fine because like he was just whatever she needed to be
Okay,
him to be.
you
Like,
are-
it was,
You are. We're not even gonna go down this path of you defending this.
no, I'm not.
But anyway, I would give $1 million to be able to watch the one part of Breaking Dawn Part 2
Mhm.
again.
Oh my god.
With fresh eyes.
Yes. That was
Because
crazy.
you'll never get that experience back again.
I'm so glad that I didn't know about that going
Oh, yeah.
into it because it was like
I watched it with my parents, and I was like, my jaw was aghast,
yeah.
and my mother like lost her mind. My mom and dad adopted 2 chocolate labs after my childhood dog passed away. Like it was a year or 2 after that, and they renamed them to be named Jasper and Alice.
Nice. I
Mhm.
love that. I love that.
And they're good dogs.
Yeah.
Uh,
You know,
my mother loves Twilight.
I know we're talking a lot about Twilight, but I gotta say, I read when Breaking Dawn came out, I read that in a day. And I was like, yeah, and I loved it. And then so when that moment happens in the movie, the whole time I was the stereotypical, person watching that. I was like, this isn't what happened in the books. No, what are they doing?
and then it cuts and you're like, oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Which is like great. And if you know, you know. And if you don't, I guess you got to watch the movies.
Yeah, I guess you got to watch all 5 movies.
But you have to watch all 5 of them. You have to earn it.
Yeah.
You have to earn it. So at some point this summer, I want Ben and James to watch it. So anybody else is in town, if you want to come watch Twilight, maybe Heather will let me throw it up on the screen in the theater
that'd be
whenever we have a
fun.
dark day. You know, I can just slumber party in the theater all day and watch
Heck yeah.
Twilight. Heather would be down. Heather would totally do that. If Heather was in town, Heather,
That's
come back
funny.
from Austin and come. Watch-
Heather, please.
I miss my boss. I wish she were in town.
Yeah.
Kyle, a Twilight fan?
Oh my God. Yeah. He's probably Team Edward.
Yeah, because he's correct. Because he's not.
Yeah.
Because he's a sweet bean
Yeah.
who knows better.
Yeah. He's just he's a lover boy that's never experienced love. It's like-
It's so beautiful.
yeah. He definitely, like, every time he watches like a rom-com, he's teared up at the end for sure.
He's like, I want that.
I don't even know if he necessarily wants it. He just appreciates it.
They got that.
Yeah.
They deserve that.
Yeah. I wanted to just talk a little bit about the process of making Kyle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I it was super interesting whenever y'all came up to like with the idea of like it's like, hey, do you want to be a part of like the next show? It's gonna be spies. And then like, you know, there's just a couple things that we would want from the character, and then you can make the rest. And I think what it was that he's a dwarf and that he's the new guy on the team.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That was your I gave each of the 5 Talon Squad members like a trope. So like Emily's was the stealthy one, Deacon's was the tech guy, the
She's was the strong one.
Monica's was the strong one, but more specifically the lovable himbo, or the noble himbo,
Mhm. Yes.
which is a very specific anime type.
I don't think I know what that means, to
It's
be
your
honest.
have you seen Full Metal Alchemist?
Nah.
Oh, man. It's very
Kronk from Emperor's New Groove.
Okay.
That's a noble himbo.
it's I'm also trying to go for like a Fire Emblem one as well. Gregor in Awakening.
Okay.
Yeah. mhm.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So big meathead, heart of gold.
Yeah.
Might not be the smartest one in the room, but
But you know, wants to
hot
do the
darn,
right thing.
Mhm.
they get the job done. And then JD, I was like reluctant leader.
Yeah.
And so yeah, that was and I think we did come up with the name Kyle for you. 'Cause
Yes.
There was a
Mhm.
day you weren't even there.
Yeah.
I think, but we were like throwing ideas at and we were like, Kyle, this is the most generic.
Yeah, well, because I was like, I remember like people were asking, like, oh, what do you want your character's name to be? And I was like, everybody else has such cool names. I think it'd be really funny to have just a very normal name.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Mhm.
so it said Kyle. I was like, that's it. That's the one.
That's the one.
And that's like, and that kind of really, you know, like helps me with the rest of making Kyle, where I was like, yeah, these are all like trained, like, you know, like spies that have been, you know, like that, like are very good at what they do. And being the new guy, I think it'd be really funny to just be like, oh yeah, I read the rule books, but I have no practical practice
Mhm.
in how anything works. And and I'm just a little guy that's like, I don't know what I'm doing here.
Well, I
Yeah.
think the first piece of writing that you submitted to us was Kyle's dating profile.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
And I was like, this is.
I was like, give us your backstory, and that's what we got. And that was so funny.
I was like, all right, this is perfect.
Yeah, it's like, because I was like, Carl doesn't really have a backstory. He's
Mhm.
just like,
Yeah.
been living an extremely normal life. Like,
Mhm.
it's like, so I was like, yeah, like I think it'd be really funny that he like writes a dating profile, and it's just kind of cringe, you know. I don't know if you remember this, Ben, but one of the ideas that I originally had for Kyle was that it's like, yeah, he's not super competent in general, but I had this thought of that he made like a deal with a like some kind of like higher being or something
Mhm.
that like gave him, because you talked about like a custom class that you like for D&D.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. mhm.
Yeah. And then so like I was thinking that he would like have like bound with someone who could give him those skills to
Yeah.
like be a good, and it was like, and then so it'd be a thing where like he'd be like, yeah, I'm just Kyle, I'm a little guy, and now I'm gonna
I do remember this now. Yeah.
it's like my enemies will suffer, you know.
It's like, whoa.
But I ultimately I think it was just more fun like being like the guy that was just fish out of water in
Mhm.
general with it. But yeah, like I was like, you know, there's alternate realities where, you know, Kyle's like made a deal with the devil or something. You know?
Compared to the other reinvent characters. So you've played a robot.
Mhm.
And then the other character you've gotten to create within this universe was a gunner on a pirate ship that had seasickness. How does Kyle compare to the other characters that you've worked on so far?
Oh man. Well, I mean, there's a pretty like through line in terms of like the characters I play. Like, you know, I think we've talked about it where, you know, Ridge is like a guy, just a guy.
yeah.
And then Richard was a what was it?
A goofy guy.
Oh yeah, like Richard is like a goofy guy, and then Kyle's just a little guy.
Yeah.
You know, It's like- and then so like I like to play like I like I like to play around with like just guys that are like, yeah, like I don't know, like I'm just I'm just here, like I'm here chillaxing.
Yeah.
And so like I really enjoyed like playing Ridge was my first character, and like how I got to know y'all and everybody in the group, and
Because you were one of the people that got brought in by James
Yes.
from.
You can't take it.
you can take it with you. Yes, yeah.
You were a cop with Monica.
I was like,
Yeah.
we weren't cops, we were IRS agents. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might as well be.
No,
cops.
it's worse. But yeah, no, it's like, and then so that's where like I got kind of introduced to the process that y'all have with making shows, where it's just kind of like play it out, live it out a little bit and see. And I was like, ooh, as someone who loves Dungeons and Dragons, this is very fun.
Yeah.
And so like playing around with Ridge in that regard was really great. I love the idea of a Earth Genasi on a pirate ship who
Yeah.
gets seasick.
Yeah.
And then Richard is just like I love Richard a lot because I love how much he means to y'all, like in like the stories y'all have told. And it was definitely the most nervous I've been playing the character, because I was like, I want to do it justice, like just like it's like, oh yeah, like you're playing like this beloved character, don't mess it up. So, that's how I felt about it. But yeah, like Richard was really great. And then with Kyle, I mean, after the first read through, I had two different people come up to me that were like, oh my God, like Kyle's just Andrew. I was like, I wouldn't quite say that,
Yeah.
but it's like definitely like, like there's definitely Andrewisms in there. That's like, yeah, I like playing around with the like kind of innocent, like, I just like, I want to do good, but I don't know how, kind of characters. I either do that or the most edgelord possible.
Right.
So yeah, it's really fun. I've enjoyed being able to be Kyle for like the past year now.
Yeah.
Yeah. This has definitely been our longest process of developing a show. By the time that we've closed this show, it will be an 18-month-old. That's a person. That's a person right there. But it's been very gratifying to get to guide the process. Because I was definitely more on the producing end when we were in tabletop direction mode, and then Ben and I were overseeing the writing process, and then now that I have the reins for directing. It was not intended for me to direct this show. There was originally a different director slated for this one, and I ended up taking it over, and I'm glad it's mine, that I get to lead it, just because it's such a wonderful group of people. And it's been a big blessing to me to get to, even though as of recording this, we're only 2 weeks into rehearsal. But it's been fun getting to just be the director for this show, because we've grown so much that I'm not having to pull double duty this time. I'm not designing at all. Sweet Oliver Folger is holding 3 design positions, but they're awesome. They're doing our set projection and props, which like they can be clumps.
Those tend to blend together.
Yeah, but he's a pro, so I'm not too worried about it. But got a wonderful assistant director, and the stage management team, and then just all the actors, designers. It's been a joy already, and this will be the last episode that is out before our opening night. Our episode on Wednesday with Beth for Bonnie Black will be our Pay What You Can preview night. Then we run the show.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy how time works. Time is weird, especially when we record these so far in advance.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just really cool to see where we started, which was like, I found the original note app, or note in my notes app, of me like kind of brainstorming things, because I remember distinctly sitting at my dressing station for Lady Legacy being like, what if we did a spy thing? I was like, who? And I was starting to write down names of people of like who would be one down to play the tabletop version of it, because we wanted to start trying to do the tabletop. And then who would be down to like probably do a long process. And it is cool just to see like, it's like, oh, those 5 names they're still here. The only one is Monica, which, oh my gosh, by now Elliot's here.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That is nutty. The squeeze is here.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But yeah, Monica had to go and get pregnant, so she couldn't be in the show.
Then we got Kobe.
Yeah, Kobe.
Oh my word.
Wow.
I had to tell her. I was like, it's good that you're getting razzed a little bit. You've been initiated. Please.
I just needed to make sure that somebody else caught a stray this time. Yeah,
Nice.
she's been great. So excited.
Yeah.
Well, I'm assuming that before we end the podcast, that Andrew, your shout out will be the show that we're about to do.
Let me see if there's anything else I'd rather. Nah, I guess so. Come see Talon Squad Trust and Turmoil in May, going from May 20th through the 24th.
Yeah.
Nice.
So the 20th is our pay what you can night. We do ask for a $3 minimum for the tickets, just for our processing fees and all that jazz. But it is like we want a full house for our first night. So please come. And May 24th, which is our closing performance, it'll actually be a double feature day. We will be, Youth Artists Guild Lubbock will be performing their 1-act Secret Strings that is inspired directly by the events of Talon Squad, Trust and Turmoil. They'll be performing theirs right at 2:00. There'll be a very short intermission to change over, and then we will have Talon Squad, Trust and Turmoil. So your ticket gets you 2 performances that are going to be stellar.
That's such a good deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The kids have been working so hard, and their script is so great. I'm very excited. And the story is about one of the characters that is in Talon Squad. Our next episode of Lore Drop is going to be with our friend Beth Brown, who is playing Bonnie Black, and that'll be opening night of Talon Squad, Trust and Turmoil. So make sure that you're subscribed so you don't miss an episode, and can keep up with all the lore that is going on in Reinvent.
And remember,
Being fantastic starts with being a fan.
Reinvent Productions is proudly sponsored by 5 Points Corporation Lubbock and Savannah Rashida Photography, as well as our other wonderful community patrons. Our home base in Lubbock is Hollingsworth Hall Cultural Center at 4228 Boston Avenue. For more information on how to support our 501c3 organization, you can check out our website at www.reinvent-productions.com. To directly support our upcoming audio drama, you can become a Lore Drop sponsor. For just $10, you can sponsor an episode of this podcast. All donations will go towards support for our upcoming production of Children of Destiny Cataclysm Season 1, which will begin releasing episodes June 22nd, 2026. Funds will go towards paying our wonderful voice actors and creative staff for their fantastic talent and time. We have over 30 artists globally working on this production, and we can't wait for you to hear it this summer. You can donate at givebutter.com/Lore Drop sponsor. You can also find us on Instagram and TikTok at reinvent.productions, as well as on Facebook and Twitch, where we stream gaming and a look behind the scenes on how we create our new works. Be sure to follow us to stay in the loop about upcoming productions, auditions, and more. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll catch you in the next episode of Lore Drop.